And in terms of your training, I mean, I know you're known as the sort of the first home trained African Olympic champion. I mean, is it set to remain that way?
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy training from home, and I think that we proved to a lot of kids that you can do it from here. And after I was able to do that, Chad followed, and he also
Mm,
training from Durban has done extremely well. So I don't say that it's the only way or the only option that you can do things, but
mm,
I think that just to show the kids in South Africa that the grass is not always green on the other side, and that you can make do with what you have here at home if you just put in the time and the effort. So.
mm.
I mean, I really enjoy living in South Africa, especially because you have such a great support group with your friends and your family and your coaches. I feel that I get the best amount of training that I can here anywhere else.
Yeah, and just on that note, Cameron, last question. Obviously, your time management has to be like pretty, pretty well organized. I mean, tell us about some of the stuff you do outside of the pool, some of your endorsements, promo work, charity work. It sounds like you're a busy guy.
Well, yeah, it's always difficult, you know, mixing your personal life, your professional life. Then also on top of that, I'm still studying business management, and then one of the biggest things to challenge is that when you have all of your sponsors, which is obviously allowing you to make a living out of your sport. Guys like Audi really helping out, and you have to try and balance the amount of days that you have with commitments to, for instance, your sponsors, because uh, each day that you commit to a
Mm,
sponsor, that's another day that's out of training that your competitors have
mm.
one up on you. So your time management has to be extremely good. You have to really try to tie everything in together at the right times, and I think it just comes down to having the right sponsors and the right people on board, and making them aware that when you sign with them, they understand that you're not a socialite, a sports personality, and that sport and your training does come first.
Yeah. Sorry, final question. Road to Rio. How's that looking?
Yeah, Road to Rio is looking good. It's 2 years away. It feels crazy. It feels like it was about 6 months ago that we were in London winning the gold there with Chad
Mm.
and I. And time really flies. So I think the next 2 years is going to go even quicker. And I'm really excited, really motivated now for the next 2 years to really knuckle down and try and defend that Olympic title. I think if you can win it once, it's obviously an amazing feat. But to be able to do the double, repeat it, is in our sport it sort of sets you up as a bit of a legend. So it's quite a challenge, but and the competition is tough. But I'm willing to give it my best, and I'm excited to for the next 2 years.
Okay, and just up and coming youngsters to look out for. Who's,
Yeah,
who's, who's starting to make a name for themselves?
there's a lot of youngsters coming through. It's so funny. I mean, I'm 26 years old, but I'm already deemed as one of the oldest guys in the team, which is quite funny. But there's definitely some young kids coming up and pushing the boundaries. And as I said, now in December, it's going to be a great competition for a lot of them coming through to try and get some exposure.